Hey guys, Anime West Views here. It's going to be my review for Trinity 7, Chapter 79. And yeah, like I said in the other videos that I've been uploading today for the series, a lot of chapters all came out at once, so yeah, just kind of going through them. So there's probably going to be like 5 uploads on the channel, probably like 10 minutes after each other or something, so I'm pretty much going by like I read a chapter and then I do this review and then I read the next chapter. But yeah, this is chapter 79 titled Evolution and Devil's Battle. So we got Levi fighting against, I already forgot his name, Farfarella, or something like that. It's Farfarella or Farfarelia, something like that. And I like how this, I like how this starts, because you have Levi being like, now, and then he's just like, yes. And we got Yui and Arn, who are kind of... Arn, I think, is just tired. Yui is injured. And so I like how this starts. You have both Farfarella and Levi saying, connecting to the NVIDIA archive or reconnecting to it. And then they just both, like, vanish because that's how fast they're going. And you see them, like, clash together. And then both of them say executing thema, or like their themes. You have Farfarella using his like clones, and then Levi like shadow extends out to like lock them in place. So Farfarella's like, "Ho, you caught me, but alas." And then he's like, the shadow disappears, and he's like, "What you see is me. What you see is a me that isn't here." And then Levi comes in behind him to try to attack him, but he blocks it. And then he pretty much blocks it and then slashes her, or slashes at her, but it's just a shadow, and then she comes from the other side. And so you have Farfarella saying, in order to shave away my magic power, you create, or in order to shave away my magic power, you create automatically pursuing split bodies. But every time one of those clones has a physical ability that matches the original, and no matter how I defend against your attack, if I can't dispel your clones, you will aim for me endlessly. So yeah, it's essentially just like shadow clones, literally, just like attacking him from all over. Kind of the same thing he's doing, except his were like just, I don't know, they're basically the same thing. It's just that she's attacking him like from different angles, I guess. And his were kind of like multiple bodies being there, something like that. I don't know, they were essentially the same thing, I guess, because his would show up, they would hit them like one time, and then they would disappear. And you have Arn saying the power of Levi, the mage killer, if she uses clones like that, most mages would be defeated. And Yui says, yeah, but still, Levi-chan is being pushed back. And so yeah, you have Farfarella's like, now if you have nothing more, I will... If you have nothing else to do, I will take my turn, because he's just been defending the whole time. So he drops his weapon, and then you have Yui and Arn comment on this, and then he just like, Levi like slashes down at him, and he just like stops the blade with his hand and says, I'll raise my magic power a bit as well, and so he does. And then I can't really make out what happened there, but like, I guess it just focused on Levi. It says Phantom Stage. And yeah, she like seems to like step back or get pushed back. Yeah, she come out of her shadow. She like backed off. He like appears behind saying, my apologies, I've already doubled my speed. And so yeah, he appears behind her and slashes her in the back. And Arn and Yui just yelling Levi. And then Levi saying, that's not pure physical ability. You even went as far as to strengthen your instant with the spell. And then he says, yes, that was twice my ordinary speed. I can increase it to about tenfold. And so, yeah, that's twice the speed, and so his max is tenfold, I guess. Yeah, Levy just says tenfold, and then he says, Phantom Stage quintuple. So, 5 times, and then suddenly Arn and Yui and Arn just get, like, knocked back, it seems. And so, yeah, he says that was 5-fold, and they probably don't even know what hit them. And he says, as expected, the burden is great, but, well, one can call it worthwhile if it means defeating the Cardinals or Cardinalist class and the Heavenly Guardian who have achieved Trinity. And then you have Levy just kind of like staring blankly, and then she gets this like kind of smile, I guess, and says, to have that kind of magic power, I don't know about that. And then Farfarella says, that is only natural because I've absorbed into my body the power of the great magic king, this Trinity. And so yeah, you have Levy with like a kind of like shocked face or terrified maybe. And so Rubin, Miglione, and the other nice like Malbranche guy finally make it to the throne room. You have Abaricia sitting on the throne saying, hey there, you're back, huh? And yeah, Leo is what I'll call Night Guy for now, I guess, because I think that's something like his name. So yeah, he's like, Aricia, may I ask the meaning of you taking that seat? And she's like, if you must know, it's because this will be mine soon enough. I won't be punished for claiming it early, right? And so yeah, then he pulls out a weapon and says, I see that the rumors about you all indeed are true. Oh, is indeed true. I guess that is right. Thought it was like a spelling thing wrong or something. So yeah, then Miglione is just like, or hearing all this, the rumor about them killing the Trinity, I guess it's Abaristia. And then it says, in the world of magic where the strong devour the weak, anything is allowed for the sake of research, isn't it? And then Miglione is saying, yes, that's exactly so. Then you have Rubin on his other shoulder saying, Abaristia and cohorts took down the Magic King. It seems the case in the name of loyalty and as leader of the mob branch, I see this as a grave situation. And so yeah, then it says, in other words, Aberratia is a bad child. And then she's like, I'd rather you call me purely magic driven Rubin. And so Rubin goes back to like her normal size. And she's saying, I see promise Magic King honest battle. Aberratia, who stole opportunity, will show some pain. So yeah, she's gonna fight her because she had a promised battle with the Magic King, and now she can't really have that fight if he's dead. And so yeah, Rubin or Aberratia says, facing the Marlborough strongest Rubin, who was called Original Sin of Darkness, before becoming the Magic King, this body is at a bit of a disadvantage. And so Rubin says, how about you, Graphia? And so, yeah, it just doesn't say anything. So you have Miglione kind of being like, what's going on? Is there going to be a fight? And then Leo, as I am calling him, says, since Rubin is about to battle, take care not to get erased. Miglione. And she's like, erased? And then kind of like hides behind him, and then she's like plotting, being like, I'll just follow whoever comes out on top. And so, yeah, the Graphia fires Leo Dragnar, because we know that it's like Arta or something, the Magic King's body. So Ravine easily just slices it to pieces. And she's like, that Magic King's power. If so, show more, me feel more. And slices it pretty much. And then Avariccia is like, not bad, that's the road of nightmares for you. The only magic that amplifies and manipulates darkness against both physical and spiritual. Which, that sounds quite broken. Just manipulates darkness both ways. And so yeah, then Avariccia says, but the power of the Magic King isn't so lowly. And then she like does something, like snaps her fingers, like with like two of them, which is weird. And then suddenly Graffia is just like JFK JZ, like not even coherent language. And so Leo's like, Avariccia, what did you do? And so she says, nothing, I just supplemented Graffia with a bit more of the Magic King's power. And then Miglione is like, speaking of which, Graffia doesn't speak, but didn't he just say something just now? And then Avaricia's like, isn't that obvious, Miglione? As the Magic King's physical body was devoured, Graffia's spirit was extinguished. Because of that, Graffia has become my faithful tool. And so yeah, she's just like, huh. Or kind of like a worried, huh? And then Avariccia says, there's no mistake that he's also become a suitable experiment into becoming the Magic King. So yeah, it's his body, so obviously he can still like make noises, I guess. And so you have Miglione thinking, if Avariccia wins, she'll definitely snack on me for my magic power too. Can't have that, right? Or can't have that. And then she's like cheering on Rubine, like, go, go, Rubine. And then Rubine is saying, first time being cheered for. And so we get to see her armament, which is Tyrfing, I think is how you say that. That is Tyrfing. Like Tyrfing. I know it's a sword. It's like a legendary sword. That much I do know. So she says, grant wish for destruction of all. Now start the funeral. Or now funerals start. And you see all these like Grim Reaper like guys rushing towards Graffia. There's like an explosion, and then Meglione is like, she did it. Leo says no. And then Avariccia says, this is my trump card, but there's no helping it. I don't want my castle damaged more than this. And then like we actually see the body. So you have Rubine saying, dis Trinity, the body of her master is what Leo says. And Avariccia says, that's right. Indestructibility born from immortality, eternity born from an instant. It's the advent of the Magic King dis Trinity. So, like, I guess his physical body or something like that. But yeah, that was another really good chapter. Hope y'all enjoyed the review, or whatever you want to call these. I'm not sure what I want to call them now. But yeah, pretty good chapter. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, then be sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, share the video, all that stuff, and I will see you all for the next one in a few minutes. But yeah, I will see you all later. So yeah, bye.